Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Lady Mariposa and today we'll be doing a collective read for Leo. This will be a timeless read, but please, I urge you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Don't force any unnecessary energy into your life. So if you do not resonate with anything from this reading, that means this reading is probably not for you. However, I do have other readings on my channel that may resonate with your Venus, Moon, or rising sign. So, it might help if you could see my cards. Here we go. My little skull here. She is a beauty. And just be aware that when I say divine masculine or divine feminine, there is no place on gender. You could be a male with divine feminine energy, or you could be a female with divine masculine energy. It really does not pertain to gender at all. And I encourage you to flip the roles as well. So, like, if you resonate with something about a third party coming in, it might be actually you coming into a third party, things of that nature, okay? Alright. So, we're going to see what the divine wants my Leo collective to know. What does the divine want the Leo collective to know? What are the messages for Leo? What are the messages for Leo? Messages for Leo. Okay, so yeah, I already see where this is going. So I'm really getting that some of my Leos out there, divine masculine or divine feminine, you're taking a risk, okay? There's something going on with your family life for singles or couples. It seems like there is an issue, or not really an issue, but with you per se, but with other people's opinions of you. You may be doing something that is not practical to how they would want you to, be doing, and it's causing a quarrel of some sort. I'm getting this is more of a family matter rather than a love relationship matter, but it could be a love relationship. Let me delve into the tarot a little bit more on this. For anybody who wants to know, by the way, these smaller cards that I've used here, these are the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. There's a lot of Taurus energy that I'm seeing, Aquarius, Gemini, as well as Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. North node, 2 north nodes, 1 south node. But a lot of Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini energy. And as I'm shuffling these cards here, which is my Druidcraft Tarot deck, I'm feeling a lot of stuck energy. So I feel like somebody is trying to keep you stuck in a way that is not what your soul wants or how you want to be or live, okay? What is this stuck energy? What is the collective dealing with on a stuck energy? Alright, what are we dealing with here? I feel like this might be a little bit of both, to be honest, Leo. I feel like this is a little bit of family and love. Maybe that's the risk here. Spirit, what's this risk card? Tell me more on this risk card. Tell me more with this risk card. Tell me more with this risk card. Oh, there's the whole deck trying to jump out. Tell me more with this risk card for Leo. Yeah, so this explains the stuck energy I was feeling. Um, this card, the Hermit, it usually means isolation, either being isolated or isolating yourself. And with the Star card, I feel like this represents you. So you're risking what's at risk is the Hermit with the Star. It's a risk. What is this? Somebody feeling stuck. That stuck energy. This might be you, Leo. And divine masculine and divine feminines. Both. You're all a lot of you are dealing with this. Whether you're male and resonate with the divine feminine, or you're female and resonate with divine masculine. Okay, let me get some more on this idealism card. You also may resonate with the numbers 1, 2, 4, 10, and 11. I'm also seeing 1111. 143 is on the clock right now, which is also code for I love you, if anybody didn't know that. A friend taught me that. It's more like a couple years ago. Taught me what that meant. Let's see. What is this idealism? We got the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, with the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, as well as strength behind that. So I feel like somebody here is keeping a secret, and they're having mixed feelings about it, okay? I'm seeing my Leos, for some of you, gathering up the strength to maybe even tell not one person, not two person, but 3 or more people about this secret that you feel stuck about. You're having mixed feelings on whether or not you want to even say anything or not. Okay, so what is this floral? What is this floral here? my Leos. What is this portal here? What is this? Six of Swords again. Death card. Okay. So, for this Coral card, I got the first card that came out was this Five of Cups here. We also have the Nine of Wands, which is a Wounded Warrior card. But then we also have the Nine of Pentacles. So it's like, you know, with this Five of Cups card here, if you can see it pictured, it looks like one person staring out into like this lake. There's nobody around, just this person that's depicted on the card. And all these cups here are spilled, and it's just like they're looking in the water. I don't know if it. I feel like this is more like looking into the reflection. Maybe even delving into your inner self if you are wounded. If you are this wounded warrior, this Nine of Wands energy. I feel like you feel wounded by this. There may be some inner childhood. Okay, so some of you Leos might be going through, I see what this might be. I feel like some of you Leos are going through a transitional state. Not all of you, but some of you. I feel like this is more for a specific group of Leos than any. Um, you know, you're trying to create a way to move forward of this situation, but you feel like there's going to be a fight over this rebirth. This death doesn't always mean the death card, okay? I know everybody, a lot of people tend to be afraid of the death card, the devil card, the tower card, a lot of different cards. A lot of people are, a few different cards of the major arcana. There are people that are afraid of this card, okay? This doesn't always mean a death of something. This can also signify an ending, but it's not really a tragic ending. It's like in this reading here, this is more like an ending to one's previous self, and you're trying to create a way to bring about this new you. So I feel like this, for this specific group of Leos, I feel like that's why when we started this reading, like I really got stuck on the divine masculine and divine feminine role switching. I feel like, you know, where I said some of you, it doesn't matter about your gender. Like if you're a female, you can still resonate being in divine masculine energy, and if you're a male, you can resonate being in divine feminine energy. I feel like that's what's going on here. I feel like there's a group of Leos out there, whether you're divine, you resonate with divine masculine, divine feminine, doesn't matter. But I feel like that's what's specific about this. There may be a divine masculine who has a secret about transitioning into a divine feminine, and or a divine feminine Leo, my Leos out here, transitioning into a divine masculine, and that's your secret. And that's what you have this secret and you're trying to come out with it, but you feel like there's going to be quarrel, and you might get defensive and rebellious, or they might see you as defensive or rebellious. Okay, so um some of you, yeah, manipulation, speculation, discovery, and drama. Okay, yeah. So some of you might even have been outed by somebody who you've considered a close friend or personal acquaintance or family member even, who outed you to somebody or somebody's, possibly publicly maybe. But I'm seeing more of, there's a fight going on between you wanting to let people know about your transition, but at the same time, somebody already outed you. So it's like you didn't even have a chance to tell your secret. You just got completely outed. So without you being able to express yourself the way you wanted to express yourself, somebody went behind your back and outed you. And I'm not saying outed is like a bad thing, like coming out and telling somebody about, what's going on with you, and not only emotionally and physically about a transition into a male or a female, whether you're divine masculine or divine feminine. That's a really big thing. So to be betrayed by somebody close to you, to out you before you were able to really come out and speak upon this, like, that's where you're really stuck. That's where you're really stuck. There's all this fighting and defense mechanisms and rebellion, and then you've also got this manipulation and speculation out of this discovery that this person or persons have made. And now there's a bunch of drama surrounding this. So it's like you wanted it to come out in like a peaceful way. It might be, I feel like some of you who are resonating with this, if you are resonating with this at all, I feel like some of you have family that have strict belief systems. I feel like that's why there's so much drama surrounding this, because there's a conflict between maybe even their religious beliefs rather than their own opinion versus how you feel and what your beliefs are and what your opinion is on your own self. I mean, it's your body, your choice. And, good for you for making the transition to being who you want to be. But whoever, I really want to know, I want to know who this person is that betrayed you. Spirit, who's this person that betrayed divine masculine or divine feminine transition? Wow, that's a lot of cards. Ace of Wands, though, coming out. Also, I don't know if you've seen it, but I think it was the Ace of Cups that came out as well. But clarifying this reading for resonation, there it is, the Ace of Wands. Put that back in here. Who is this person that betrayed the divine masculine, divine feminine about their secret? Who betrayed them? I feel like you already know who this person is. I really do. Prince of Wands, energy, Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, so there is a Prince of Wands and a Queen of Wands. This feels like, so when I get this with the Queen of Wands with Prince of Wands, regardless of whether it's wands, swords, pentacles, regardless of what it is, when I always see this Queen of Wands energy paired with a prince, when I see a queen paired with a prince, and it's like, I feel like it's relating to the maturity level of people when I'm asking about betrayal. And this really gives me like a mother-son vibe. So I don't know if it's maybe a mother. I mean, like I said, it could be a mother figure, or it could also be a father figure. I mean, this Queen of Wands doesn't have to be gender specific. This could be a father figure or a mother figure. But I'm getting more of this being a mother figure, and this younger figure here, it's being the prince, and it's Prince of Wands and the Queen of Wands together. So You're in the same suit, same family, I believe. I believe this is a sibling. Um, so I feel like this could be either relating to your relationship with this person, like you could be the son or daughter of this Queen of Wands or King of Wands. Or well, I mean, it's not the King of Wands, but you know what I mean. Like this could be a father figure even. But I feel like that's what it is. I feel like a sibling outed you, and they're heartbroken. Like I feel like that that's the secret. They're heartbroken about this secret. Somebody is very heartbroken about this secret. Um, I feel like you're gonna be heartbroken if you haven't figured out who this is. And you've had it like a gut feeling, and this is clarifying some things for you. I feel like you're gonna be heartbroken over this because I mean that's your family, your own family. And not only is it heartbreaking because it's your own family, it's like, you're my family. You're supposed to be here for me. You're supposed to be able to support me in whatever, endeavor. So it's really heartbreaking to see stuff like that going on. And I feel for you. If you're going through the situation right now and you're resonating with this, I really feel for you. And I'm so sorry that that's happening to you. But let's get out of that energy, okay? Let's because like I said, I feel like that reading was more specific to a certain group of Leos that I'm reading for. I feel like that's why Spirit had me do fire signs and air signs separately, because I did do collective readings for Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I also did and I also did a collective reading for all signs for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I did them all together. However, when I went to go do the fire signs and the air signs, I was told I needed to read those signs separately because there were messages that other um, people needed to hear perspective to their zodiac sign. So I feel like that's why Spirit had me do this, because there's some of my Leos out there, you really needed to hear that. Some of you I don't think, had known what was going on or who did it. And I feel like that might have clarified some things for you. There's that acquisition there. It's your family. Family manipulation. And I'm secrets. There it is, right there. Um, yeah. Detachment, intuition, and adaptability. Yeah. So your family might even be manipulating. There might be some manipulation involved with this as well. You're detached from the situation. You're completely detached from it. Emotionally, I think. I feel like you're just numb to it. Like, I feel like they're trying to manipulate you into being what they want you to be. I feel like that's what this is. They're trying to manipulate you into either keeping this a secret or I don't collective, my Leo collective, I honestly don't know. I mean, you're definitely detached from the situation. I feel like you're just numb to it, though. Like, you're either numb to it because they do this all the time, they manipulate you all the time into, like, trying to use manipulation to keep you keeping this a secret, or because of the secret coming out, they're trying to manipulate you into going back. And then we have intuition. intuition, and adaptability. Yeah, so you're adapt to this. Like you've already adapted to their manipulation. You already knew that they were gonna try and do this. That's why you wanted it to come out when you wanted it to, not when somebody else decided, oh yeah, I'm just gonna tell everybody because it's none of their business to tell. It's not their business to tell. You could resonate with the numbers 2. I'm seeing 8, 8. You could resonate with the number 8. There's that number 11 again. And again, here I'm getting Aquarius energy, Gemini energy, as well as we have that Sun North Node card again. Yeah. Also, your second house moon could be important. Your second house moon. Okay, Leo. We're gonna see. Let's see here. Let's see how you can. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to sort through this energy. So sad. Like, I feel a lot of sadness and disappointment. And not on really the third party's part, but I feel like it's more disappointment on your part because of it being your family. You're really heartbroken over this. Let's see. We're going to use this, my New Orleans Oracle deck by Fatima. We're just going to say Fatima because I can't pronounce that last name correctly. And this is going to really empower you to tap into unconditional love and to connect with the highest part of yourself. So this might give you some, we're going to ask Spirit, what can you do for guidance? What is this? I can't even talk. My throat chakra. This, whoever this is for, just know that they did not want you to find out who they were. Okay. What is your guidance from Spirit on this? Ooh. Okay. So we have growth. We also have adventure and nature, which came out together. I'm there's dreams and lagnepi or lagnep, however you pronounce that, which kind of came out together. And just so you know, I'm seeing a lot of with these cards. I'm seeing a lot of water and earth. Um, you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart, or you could have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. You could actually be a Leo cusper here. But I'm going to read these to you because I'm led by Spirit to really read these to you, just so that way you're able to fully understand them. Especially right now, being that my throat chakra's all kinds of messed up. So, oh, you also may also resonate with the numbers 32, 14, 9, 25, and 10. I would really look those angel numbers up. I got 1111 in your reading earlier. I would also look that up as well. For dreams, we're going to start with the lowest number first because they come first in my book. So for the dreams card, for this card right here, it says, there is a fine line between a conscious state and a dreaming state. During your dreaming state, your dreams can represent premonitions as well as simple energy outlets for your underlying thoughts and concerns. Now is the time to pay careful attention to your dreams. Keep a dream journal, whether verbal or written. will help you to recall your dreams. It will also provide a frame of reference that can help you to decipher the messages and themes that your guides and higher self want to share with you. Your dreams may be trying to tell you something important about how you really feel about things that go on in your life when you are awake. These may be feelings that you do not fully understand or ones that you may be trying to ignore. So, remember when I said you guys felt, I was feeling this numb feeling from you guys. I feel like you're burying all those emotions down deep within you and they're coming out into your dream state. So if you're having bad dreams or if you're having nightmares lately, that could be awry. Things are going awry. So bury them deep inside. I don't know why I said that. I feel like that might resonate with somebody though. Oh, I'm getting a very witty and sarcastic energy coming out when I said that. Like, yep, just when things go awry, bury it deep inside, you know? It's that kind of energy, like, whatever comes, it'll come, just leave it alone, don't say nothing against it, blah, 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 you know, like that typical, it's almost like that typical, like, you know, when you're growing up and you're arguing with a parent or they found something out that you didn't want them to find out and they're like yelling at you for it and you're just thinking in your head just like, yep, hurry up, get it over with so I can just go out about my day. Like that's what I'm feeling with this. Like there's there's somebody who's just taking the heat from their parents or taking the heat from their mom or their dad or siblings. Like, yep, I already knew this was gonna happen. That's why I didn't want to say anything to begin with. Just get it done and over with so I can go out about my day. Okay. So that's what that feels like to me. But pay attention to your dream state. I would also. I'm feeling somebody's solar plexus needs to be cleansed as well. Um, I'm also feeling that there may be a message inside of Aries. My Aries reading that I did the other night that you need to go back to my reading for Aries. I can't remember the title for it all the way, but I know I said in the title that the energy was all over. So go look at that video. It should have a picture of, it should say Aries on it and have a picture of flames. Okay, go look at that video, Leo. Um, any Leos who resonate with this, go look at that Aries video because I feel like your dream state is important into some kind of message that is inside of that reading, if that makes any sense. I feel like that's what might be what's going on with the energies between Aries and Leo right now. Because my Aries reading, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, my Aries reading, like I got through all the other signs perfectly fine, but when it came down to Aries, just like it's kind of happening now with you, Leo, um, I there was energies all over the place, and it was really hard for me to sort through. There were spirits coming through with messages. Like I felt very overwhelmed by it, very overwhelmed. And I couldn't even talk straight, let alone think straight. So, yeah. So if you're resonating with this at all, Leo, please go back to my Aries reading, that I did the other night. It should have been posted for November 29th, 2023. If you're listening to this at another time, because this is going to be a timeless read. Next, we're going to do. Oh, look, it even pronounces it in the book for me. Lagniappe. Lagniappe. So it's spelled Lagniappe, but it is not how it sounds. Like, it does not sound the way that it looks. But it means a gift. Good intentions always pay off in one way or another. You've pulled this card because although things in your life may not have panned out exactly as you had anticipated, your karmic reward will be quite pleasant. and may surprise you. Sometimes the best gifts are the unexpected ones. If you continue to live your life led by positive and loving thoughts and actions, the peaceful and pleasant results may surprise you. So yeah, this kind of goes back into this dreams um with your feelings. I feel like there's a lot of inner childhood wounds that you need to really delve into. And I know it's probably triggering during this time. Oh, I don't know why, but my sinuses are acting so bad right now. It's just like out of nowhere. Um, somebody's foggy. Somebody is very forgetful or short-term memory. Leo, some of you. Um, yeah, that fogginess. I would really. It's having to do with these inner childhood wounds that need to be healed. Okay, so really pay attention to your dream state more now than ever, because it's going to be very important. And what I'm giving you the tools that you need to be able to do this effectively. Oh my gosh, I cannot talk today, you guys. Oh, my throat chakra. Somebody's throat chakra needs healing as well. Somebody's been yelling a lot. Um, I would recommend some chamomile tea with honey before you go to bed. That may help that, as well as maybe some chakra, like actual chakra cleansing. Um, yeah. So we're gonna move on to number 14, which is adventure. Adventure. It is easy to get caught up in the obligations of completing everyday chores, so much so that the very essence of inspiration and excitement can slowly fade away. Before we know it, oh my gosh, excuse me. Before we know it, life becomes one long day of completing task after task. This card has shown up in your reading because it is time for some adventure. Adventures can be had near and far. It is all about paying attention to what brings the feeling of renewed excitement into your being. Whether it's taking a day trip to a fun and unfamiliar place or checking out a new activity that piques your interest, it is definitely time to break the cycle of what your days have turned into. It is time to explore and renew yourself with inspirational energy by having an adventure. And then we have nature, which came out with the adventure card. I'm just going to call it like I sees it right now. It's going to have you, really getting back into nature, to be able, I believe, put yourself rebalanced, honestly. This nature card, with grounding and overall wellness, mental health. You really need to pay attention to your mental health because I feel it's low right now. But having some kind of adventure into nature, like venturing out into nature, will help you ground yourself. And I know it's cold in some places, but even if you're like, go to like a garden, or if you have a farm nearby or you live on a farm even, really getting back out in the nature and breathing in the air and looking at everything that's changing with the trees, because I know it's wintertime now. Anyway, I keep wanting to think it's fall still. Like, it went by so fast. It's crazy. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. I feel like it's a lot to do with the energy in this reading, honestly, because I'm not normally like this. Like, I'm a little ditzy in real life, but not all over the place like this too much anymore. um, but 25 is nature. Spending time in natural spaces is one of the easiest ways for your body, mind, and spirit to regain balance and healing. If you've pulled this card, then you are in need of a date with nature, whether it's a day at the beach, a quick walk in the park, or even just a few minutes to let your bare feet make contact with the grass. Finding time to enjoy the outdoors will be helpful to you. Take a moment to see how your energy flows with even the thought of incorporating a little more nature into your life. Once you allow yourself to connect in this way, you will feel a deeper connection, peace, and clarity within yourself. So yeah, like I said, that really will give you some more balance. That will actually help with balancing your chakras as well. If some of you didn't know that, it really does help a lot. Also, some kind of meditation outdoors may be even helpful to you more than others at this time. Gosh. And then we're going to go, the last one is 32, which is growth. You are growing to trust yourself more. You are becoming more aware of your intuitive feelings and guidance. By allowing yourself the time and flexibility to acknowledge and honor those feelings, you are supporting yourself in having the most fulfilling life possible. Stopping to ask yourself how you feel about something as opposed to what you think about something can make all of the difference. Sometimes what feels right may not be the next logical step, but inevitably it will be what is for your highest good. So, like I said, some of you are really struggling with your emotions right now, your mental state, your mentality. Um, there's a lot of anxiety, depression, chaotic feelings. Your energy's all out of whack. Your chakras are all out of balance with this situation going on. So, really getting into nature, paying attention to your dreams, and really focusing on what you feel will be best for you in the long run is what's really going to regain your strength, regain your balance, regain your mentality. Okay. So that's what Spirit's guiding you to do for this situation currently. I feel a lot of you are really isolating yourself at this time or feeling like you're having to isolate yourself now because of the situation. You look for signs. There's your dream state and signs, and that there's that number 11 again, as well as the number 9. So yeah, I really advise you, Leo, if you are resonating with this, to please go look at my Aries reading. I feel like there's somebody that wants to say something, or you have a message in there that you need to hear with this angel depicted on here. Okay, so, whoa, that was an interesting read. Yeah. There's a grandmother. I'm sorry, I'm getting this now anyway. Grandma Rose. Um, Grandma Rose. Grandma Rose. Grandma Rose. Grandma Rose knows. Okay. There's a specific Leo who I might be speaking with. Your Grandma Rose knows. She knew it. I don't know if she's saying that she knows your secret or she knew your secret before anyone else did. She's passed on. This grandma's passed on. This grandmother's passed on, or I wouldn't be able to hear her. Yeah. Grandma Rose knows. That's the message. Grandma Rose knows. Um, yes, I'm getting yes when I said that. Grandma Rose knows. So, um, I, I, I also was asking if, she's a spirit guide for somebody. She said yes. Grandma Rose knows, and yes, she is your spirit guide. If you were wondering if your grandma, or okay, I see what she's getting. You feel the spirit of grandma um, during your transition. This is why she knows what's going on. She's always known what is going on, even before she passed on. That's her secret, though, because you didn't actually tell her what was going on. You didn't have the chance to. But just know, Grandma Rose knows. She already knew before anything even happened. Um, she's snickering a lot too, because it's like she already knows what's going on, and it's like you're having all these difficulties with it, but she's giggling and snickering at it, like not in a mean way. It's more of like, I already knew. Like I already knew. You didn't have to hide anything from me. You tried to hide it from me, but I already knew. She's saying she already knew when you were a child that you didn't want to be who you were. She knew who you wanted to be, and who you were at the time is not who you wanted to be. I'm also getting that it's your mother's side that's having a problem with it more than your father's side. Whether your mother, whether your father's not around, or yes, yeah, your father's not around, so it's your mother's side of the family that's having a problem with this secret. Your mother's side of the family is talking about it. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna leave it at that. Um, yeah, I gotta get out of this. I'm sorry, you guys. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. If you are resonating with this too, will you please comment below and tell me what the f is going on? Because there's so much that was going on here. And I really meant for this to be a collective read, but this is really more specific, to be honest. This is maybe only even one person specific, but I know with the Grandma Rose thing, that's definitely only one person specific. But please comment below and let me know if you resonated with this at all, or even a little bit. Yeah. Please like, share, and subscribe as well. I also do personal readings. If you're looking for a personal reading, the information will be in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow my Facebook page, The Painted Lady Tarot LLC. It will have the same picture depicted on my YouTube profile as it will be on Facebook. Oh my gosh, so backwards energy going on. So yeah, that's all I got for you. Until next time.